Hello, sweet summer children. I know that I cannot be the only person that likes deep intellectual shit, but then sometimes likes trash TV. For many years, I have watched 90 Day Fiance. And baby, it's crazy. It's golden. I have thought about doing commentary on the show, but then I always was like, no. Now, before I get into this video, let me just say I don't want to be mean. I'm not a mean person. I'm a very nice person. But I'm going to be brutally honest. And the levels of stupidity, literally unyielding. And I mean that in the nicest possible way. It's very sad. It's sad, but like, how does some of these things happen? So I'm gonna start with the person on this show that I hate the most, and that's Baby Love, Lisa. Baby Love. Lisa is a 50-year-old white woman from York, Pennsylvania. She met a 30-year-old Nigerian man online, and they have had a 2-year long-distance relationship, and she is going to Nigeria to be with him for 3 weeks, and in hopes that she leaves Nigeria with them being married. I cannot stand her. I cannot stand Baby Love. I can't stand her. Seriously, like, she makes me cringe every time she's on screen. Usman, in contrast, is very likable. He seems genuine, like he loves up on this woman. Kissing her in the airport, holding hands. I mean, he treats her really good and really respectful, and she's just a controlling, jealous POS. Like, I genuinely wish that Usman would treat her like Azan or Azan used to treat Nicole. Nah. Like, can Nicole and Baby Love swap spots? So Usman is clearly in love with the idea of coming to America. I'm sure he thinks it would be good for his music career, and like he could come to America and become famous, more famous than what he is in Nigeria. But we already have a soldier boy, so who's going to be the one to tell him that we already have a soldier boy? But I do think that he cares about Lisa. Like, he seems to care about her. He wrote her a song. He goes out of his way to make her comfortable and to bring her around his friends and family and business colleagues. And for like 4 to 5 episodes, all I heard was Lisa crying about fucking this song, this music video, crying and whining about it. The song was made for me. It should be, the video shouldn't have a Nigerian woman in it. What? She is upset because the Nigerian man had a Nigerian woman in his song and music video that will be watched in a Nigerian country. It's probably hard to find someone that looks like you that's willing to be in Soulja Boy's video in Nigeria. And do you know how crazy it would have looked if Lisa or a Lisa lookalike was in the actual music video? People would have thought not only was it comical, they wouldn't have taken it serious, and his fans, they probably can't relate. They probably wouldn't like it. Oh wait, that fucking did happen. That happened. They didn't like it. No one that was interviewed was like, oh, yeah, good song, good music video. No one liked it because of you, because you made him change it. And then when his friend and producer, or whatever the friend is, Abba, tried to explain to her what I think was respectfully, like he tried to explain it to her in a respectful way, the music industry perspective of the video, she turned into a child, cussing and stomping and throwing temper tantrums. Like, she's an insecure woman, straight up. Like, insecurity oozes out of her. And I personally think that she's very toxic and very controlling. The way she treats him and talks to him, and not only him but his friends, she doesn't treat him right. She doesn't respect him. If he comes to America with her, mark my words, bookmark this video, she is going to hang that green card over his head like a baby with candy. I can see the future. She's going to be calling the police on him, immigration, ICE, every time he doesn't answer his phone. Yes, hello, immigration? Baby Love did not answer his phone. I would like ICE to be sent out. I want my green card back. Yes, and the other day, some woman put a heart comment on his picture on Instagram. Bitch, don't do it. Don't do it. Find a different American for your green card. Don't do it with this one. Every time he does something, watch, she threatens him with the police. And then his mom is right. His mom has the right of it. His mom said that Lisa is going to bring him to America and make him like a servant or a slave. And I'm like, I agree. Where is the lie? His mom is totally not feeling her or this entire situation, and I 100% get it. And the funny part is that she doesn't even know her or get to know her. His mom is low-key my spirit animal. When his mom pulled up to the mosque and saw Baby Love outside the mosque, she had that look like, here we go again. I don't want to see it. I don't want to participate. Absent. One question I never see asked to any of the Americans on 90 Day Fiance, like the Americans are always grilling the other people on what their intentions are. The other people need to start asking them, what are y'all's intentions? Do you just want to come to America for my green card? Do you just want to marry me so I can be your come to America ticket? What you need to answer back to that shit is, why can't you find someone in your county, city, state, country? I don't have anything against like international dating, but if I was living in another country and an American was specifically on an international dating site looking for an international man or woman, I would have questions. I'm not talking like a casual encounter where you meet organically and then you like each other and then you have a relationship. I'm talking about the other shit. Like this guy. When I first met these two, I said, this seems genuine. This seems like it's gonna work. She seems to like him. He likes her. But then his past. Like, okay, I don't think it's a big deal that once upon a time he sold drugs and he did some criminal shit. I know more people in life that have done criminal shit than haven't. And that's on This Is America. But the drug shit was in 97. But when I actually looked up this shit, the drug dealing past should be the least of her worries. This guy clearly has anger issues and issues with women. Between Reddit and all of the media reporting agencies from everyone's basement and like regular places, they have looked into Jeffrey. And he might be low-key like Joffrey from Game of Thrones. But we ain't gonna be all judgmental because it's a lot of shit that we do not know. And I don't want to be sued, but let's talk about what we do know. Now, it looks like he was married 4 times and he had domestic violence issues and he had been abusive to women. He's been charged with a few different things, among them kidnapping. She accused him of raping her and beating her in front of their children and a slew of other things, and like he still has to go to court for this. All of this stuff is alleged and he has not been convicted. I'll link the article that details his alleged violent past and pending charges, and then you can see it all for yourself, and I don't have to go through it one by one in this video. I did notice though, at the dinner when he was meeting her friends, he screamed on her and stood up like he was with whatever. Like he stood up like, bro, what's good? Another thing I noticed at dinner, and I haven't heard anyone talk about it, so I'm gonna talk about it, and it's just a message that I want to give Barzia real quick. And I just want to tell her that this girl, the one that told your business like that, she's not your friend. Friends don't do shit like that. Why in the world would your friend at dinner with a man that you really like, that you're thinking about marrying, tell him about some other man that you talk to from America? Then, take it a step further. She don't speak English and you refuse to translate that shit because that's your business, that's why. And she tried to say it again in broken English.
What's she saying?
Nothing. Serious. American man, Varya, до тебя.
She is not your friend. Ladies, you got to watch people like that. I would have slid that hoe clear to Korea for that shit. And then she's gonna console her and pat her up after it. That's worse than stealing your shit and helping you look for it. And guys, this man here, and I use man loosely, this thing irks my soul. Firstly, if Rosie did like him genuinely, I'm sure that she doesn't now. But could you like this man? First of all, he isn't attractive in the least. And you know what? That really doesn't matter. Because some people aren't attractive, but their personality is fire. Not him. It's not the case with him. His personality is how he looks. Ever since he landed his head and shoulders in the Philippines, he has got up on my fucking nerves. Ever since he got there, he's been trying to change everything about this girl. He's been whining, complaining. When he first took her shopping, he couldn't stand the heat and he needed a mani-pedi. Her house is raggedy and he makes sure to say it and complain about it whenever he can. And he wanted Rosie to get an STD screening, which I'm conflicted about this because like the medical side of me thinks nothing is wrong with wanting sexual partners to have been tested for STDs. I actually think that's safe and people should do it more. So I don't know, but the medical side of me also wants to know exactly where is Ed's neck. Like, where is it? Where is his neck? Have you got your thyroid checked, Ed, while you were worrying about everyone else's health? I'm going on a diet because I already have a double chin, but if my neck goes away, I will never leave my house again. Like, I would never. Could you imagine this man on top of Rosie when they're making love? And when he went to the pig farm, I know damn well her father was like, there wasn't nobody else in America, Rosie. Like, no one else. This is what you ended up with. Her family brought this man into their home, and all he did was talk shit about it the whole time and complain the whole time. They don't have 100,000 thread count sheets of Egyptian cotton and I have contact dermatitis. Is that a chicken? Is that a mouse? It's hot. Is that a mouse or a rat? It's hot. It's hot. Shut up. He complains about her not shaving her legs. And just when I had had enough of his ass, just when I had had all I could take from this man, he takes her on vacation solely because he doesn't want to stay at her house, because he wants to be comfortable and bang, bang, bang. And he has surprises for her. He has gifts for her. Toothpaste, toothbrush, lingerie. Because her breath isn't pretty. So he thinks her breath stinks. And again, he brings up health and like, I wish I could football punt this little man all the way across M&T Bank Stadium. She explains that she has an ulcer and she brushes her teeth every damn day. And you can tell the girl has good oral hygiene. Look at her teeth. But the audacity of this man to do that to her on national TV in front of millions of people is trash. It's trash. And then to gift her lingerie, like, ew. So I was hollering when she called him ugly. You're ugly. Because he is ugly. Like, his personality is the worst thing about him. And that's on Head and Shoulders. Now, this lady, she is obsessed with the Williams. And I actually feel bad because she's clearly being scammed and can't see it. She is in utter denial. So in 2020, if you are in an online relationship with someone that doesn't FaceTime or Skype you, then you're either being scammed and or catfished. The Williams is 100% a scam. It's 2020. That I don't have a webcam shit, it doesn't fly no more. And just when you think it can't get any worse, meet David. David is obviously being scammed. He's talking to some woman in Ukraine that he has to pay to talk to. He spent, wait for it, over $100,000 to chat online with this woman. And he's been talking to her for like 7 years. He has went to Ukraine to meet her like 4 times and she didn't show up. And this time we go along with him and see the shit. And it's so crazy. People really are this naive. And that is crazy to me. It's crazy to me because everything is so advanced now that you should know when someone is lying. I felt so many emotions watching it, like sad, embarrassed for him. Then I thought that he was creepy. He was a creep. He goes to the train station. She doesn't show up. Then he drives through a war-torn Ukraine. Like, people that he knows in Ukraine are like, no, don't go to that town. It's close to the war. It's really dangerous. It's a dangerous road. But he's like, I don't care. I'm going to get my Lana. We're going to drive right through the war. So he goes to a restaurant, orders a bottle of champagne, brings roses, gets 2 champagne glasses, and boom, she doesn't come again. So then this is where I started looking at him like a creep. So he's obsessed with Lana. He went to some address she gave him years ago and pops up ringing her doorbell. Like, bro, that's creepy. Also, Lana is a scammer. Fellas, if you have to pay by the minute to talk to someone, then she's not real. Nothing she's saying to you is real. She's an actress playing a role for money. Literally, quit it. Stop it. And then let's say she is real. Like, let's say she is real and she is ducking him because she's scared to meet him. Why would he then go to her house? Like, stop it. That's creepy. That's creepy. I don't have words. There are no words. Last but not least is the YouTuber Steph and her girlfriend Erica. So Steph goes to Australia to meet Erica, and Steph is difficult. Like, period. I'm not joking. Like, her whole thing is uncomfortable. My illness. Uncomfortable. My illness. That relationship isn't going to work. Those scenes, that whole storyline, the whole vibe is just boring. Erica is the only thing interesting about that storyline. Like, but other than that, it's dry. Like, I don't care. I don't care what happened. Like, which is sad because it's the first same-sex couple on the show, and I like Erica. I think she's patient, and I couldn't deal with all that whining, narcissist, boring, dry shit. And that's on I'm going to wear lingerie and twerk in your face, but don't touch me. What do you guys think? Like, what do you think about 90 Day Fiance so far this season? And do you want me to continue to cover it and give my commentary episode to episode? I think that I will. I have a lot of A Song of Ice and Fire, Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, Westworld, Tiger King, and true crime things coming up. A schedule is about to be posted on Twitter. But as always, thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone that supports me on Patreon. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and join the sweet summer family. Okay, my sweet summer children, have a good day.